Alright, it looks like we are live here. Everybody get their VHSs, DVDs, Blu-rays, 4Ks, spelt that wrong in the comments, or on streaming. I'll be watching this on the DVD, never upgraded. Yep, I don't think they made an extended cut as far as I know, so they should all be the same. Theatrical cut. And the DVD I have, they really put all the bells and whistles into it. It was one of the first earlier DVDs. They really pushed the format. Got all kinds of special features and the menus and shit. Yeah, DVDs had a lot of stuff. Yeah, and then like Terminator. I looked at the Blu-ray of that years ago. Then didn't have any more than the DVD, or even less. Yeah, so I didn't get that. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't upgraded some of these. Like it said, Terminator wasn't really worth it. One thing is the extra features, and then the quality of the visual quality. Some of them aren't even that much better. I think that's one that wasn't even that much better. We'll just wait a couple minutes. Everybody get everything set up. I believe I did mention this. I guess we'll wait for like 5 minutes. We got 4 people. As you can see, I got the timer there, so you'll know if you come in later. The timer under my pick over there. There you are, GameSpire. You got Die Hard ready? Yeah, I'll give it a couple more minutes. This movie's 2 hours and 12 minutes. I would have done this earlier, but Dinsey right there, Rambo Raph was doing a commentary to Jingle All the Way. Loading it on my Xbox now. I have it on the media. Alright. Alright, now this movie was, I guess I'll start with some stuff, was based off a novel called Nothing Lasts Forever, which is in my hands right now. Written by Roderick Thorpe. Yeah, for years I was looking for it, but it seemed to be out of print, so it was expensive on eBay, but it looks like they reprinted it, and right on the cover it says, basis for the film Die Hard, 25th anniversary. Now, the general storyline stuck pretty close, the movies did, to the book, although they did change some stuff. One of them is originally John McClane here. That wasn't his name in the book. It was Joe Leland. Yeah, it was 70 years old. And this is a sequel to another novel called The Detective, also made into a movie, which starred Frank Sinatra. I believe Bruce Willis had a small role in that movie. I haven't seen it. And being that the character was like 70 years old in the novel, Frank Sinatra would have fit right in, so they didn't need to change that. So Frank Sinatra had the first thought. They had the movie studios had to ask him first if he wanted to be in the sequel. And Frank Sinatra said, I'm too old and too rich to be doing that. So then we got Bruce Willis here. Just tell me when you're ready, GameSpire. We'll start this. And everybody else who's out there watching this. And I believe, when was the novel made? I think it was in 78 or 79. Now, let me just look that up real quick. You gotta go before would finish, but can listen. Hold on, almost ready. All right. Oh yeah, and it does take place on Christmas Eve into Christmas, the novel. There we go, copyright 1979, so the novel is almost a decade before the movie came out. Yeah, some of the weapons were different. The main weapons were AK-47s and Thompson submachine gun, which they later changed to the MP5. Yeah, those ones, yeah, I think the MP5 came out a year later after the novel was published. Also, John McClane didn't have a Beretta. He had a Browning high power. I also think what was it, 75? Well, actually, the Beretta I think was out at the time, but not as popular. Got a 30-second ad, but after that I'm ready. Have it on Amazon Prime, but unfortunately I have 30-second ads. Please, all right. Now just let me know when you're ready. Say ready, and then we'll start this. When the Fox logo 20th Century comes on, let me know so I can begin with you. On the DVD, well, I think it will start. The logo will start up in a second. But I'm at a blank screen. I guess everybody get ready. You'll see when I press it. If you see under my pick is the timer. That'll be where I'm at. All right, we're gonna Zelly now. He's finding Alzheimer. Oh yeah, fighting Alzheimer. Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me get this. We're gonna do this like Lethal Weapon. We're gonna go on go. So it'll be like 3, 2, 1, go. That's when I hit it. All right, everybody ready? Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. All right, 20th Century Fox logo here. No longer fucking bought out by Disney. All right, hit it. Or about, timer 15 seconds in. Or actually, yeah, no, 20 odd seconds or what? Well, whatever it shows there. Yeah, Bruce Willis is fighting Alzheimer. All right, now the novel doesn't start with the plane landing. It's before he gets on the plane. And his cab driver is a black guy, and he gets picked up by a black limo driver, although it's an older guy. So they combine those characters into one, Argyle. And before they get on the plane, he's in a taxi cab, and they get into a car crash. And the angry guy who they hit was about ready to fucking rip their heads off, and then McClane here pulls out his Browning high power and points it at him. And that stops that. Alright, now this isn't a novel, except it isn't said here on the airplane. It's later on in the book, he remembers it when he gets into the building. He remembers a German guy on a different flight in the 60s. A gun on an airplane. I'm not sure if it was that lax in the 80s, but I think cops can carry that. I think it's called Leosa. Yeah, they can carry anywhere, but us, oh no, we can't carry. Of course, Archie Bunker had the bright idea on how to stop the skyjackers. If you watched All in the Family, how topical with Rob Reiner being killed by a knife. I'm not sure if he's an anti-gun, but I'd guess he was. So I guess he's happy he wasn't killed with a gun, but rather a knife. Yeah. Gun control doesn't work. They'll find something else. We're speaking of airplanes. They were hijacked by 9/11, obviously. Yeah, this is a pre-9/11 airplane. Pre-9/11 world. Oh yeah, Merry Christmas, Games Forever. Yeah, hijacking planes with box cutters. And killing 3,000 people with airplanes. Bonnie Bedelia. Reginald VelJohnson. Did I do that? Yeah, he. Yeah, I'll get to them later when they show up. Back to 9/11. What the hell was they saying? Oh yeah, gun control doesn't work. Now in the novel, he gets it on a plane. He has a special ID that is probably Leosa. Didn't say it by name, but that's how he got it on the plane. Now I know a lawyer did a video today on that saying he broke the law or some shit, but he wasn't accounting for the error. Yeah, definitely different from post 9/11 with all their fucking bullshit. But yeah, Archie Bunker, he had the right idea. Have everybody have guns. Don't think twice about hijacking anything, because everybody can fight back. If I'm correct, I think some missiles were launched earlier a few hours ago. Where at? What the hell is he saying? Oh yeah, and also that mentality, the fucking, what they always told you, do what they say, do what the criminal says, just do it and you'll be okay. But nope, these guys are fucking suicidal and will kill you. Well, that's what they want. They want to kill you. So that's no fucking good. Those politically correct assholes. Yeah, the Flight 93 got the right idea, although they had cell phones to know what happened to the other planes, so they fucking fought back. That's the way to do it when you see your chance. It would have been better if they had guns instead of fucking carts and fucking whatever else they had there to rush it. That's the only plane that did not hit its target, so they saved more people. But unfortunately, it crashed. And oh yeah, smoking at the airport. I think that finally was done away with in 1990. I hear Bonnie Bedelia on the phone. All I ever seen her on was these two movies, and recently I saw Speechless, the real Batman versus Superman. And it stars Michael Keaton, Gina Davis, and Christopher Reeves, Superman. Yeah, she's like one of the assistants. It's very pretty in that one. I was wondering who that was, and I looked up. Oh, it's her. Looking at that ass and that tight pants. Another good movie that's coming out, I think I told you, is Return to Silent Hill. Yes, they're at. Oh, I think I heard about that, but I didn't check it out. Jay McClane. Not sure. Yeah, I haven't read the novel in a while. I glanced over some of the highlights through the book. Should have seen a little bit more. I got about halfway through the book. Yeah, like I said, this guy was an older black guy.
What do we do now? I was hoping you could tell me. It's my first time driving a limo.
It's okay. It's my first time riding in one.
Relax. You got everything in this mug, man. Look at this.
Oh yeah, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. The production designer on the commentary said so. So take that, Macaulay Culkin. Yeah, he says it's not a Christmas movie, but like somebody said, it had to take place on a Christmas to have the everybody in the office. I mean, what other holiday would have all the people up in the office? That one floor. Yeah, the terrorists couldn't just take it on any other day. It'd be not enough. It'd be hard to corral them. Instead of have them already in one spot, that one floor. Yeah, Macaulay Culkin said it could have been taking place on St. Patrick's Day, but do people have parties like that? No. The prime holiday is Christmas. Maybe Thanksgiving. I'm not sure if they do parties but definitely Christmas would be the top holiday. So yeah. Yeah, like I said, the novel also takes place on Christmas. Oh yeah, that's the whole reason that he comes out here is because of the Christmas party invited McClane over here. And yeah, it does. He comes here to LA in the novel. Books I've been reading are Star Wars Galaxy of Fear. That one I have not heard of. I'll look at that cassette tapes. Oh, yeah, speaking of Home Alone, I used to have that talk boy from Home Alone 2. Disappeared. It was a lot fatter than the one in the movie. I'm not sure if... oh, there it is. Robert Thorpe. Credit book. Nakatomi Plaza. Fox... Bill, I don't... Well, I think it would still be there. Do they still own it, or does Disney own it? Was that Stephen E. D'Souza, the guy who did a lot of these action movie scripts and directed Street Fighter 1994. Directed by John McTiernan. He actually didn't direct too many movies, 11 of them, from my count. Going to make some popcorn. Anybody want some? We don't have, what is it, teleporter here, so we can't have any. You know what, I'm not even sure if I have popcorn in the house, but I did have cinnamon rolls and a leftover ham. What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, John McTiernan, the director. Before this one, he did Predator, another good movie. And his first movie before that, I believe, was Nomad with Pierce Brosnan. I haven't seen it. Let's see, then I think he did Hunt for Red October, never seen that. Last Action Hero I liked, and he also did the sequel, the third one, Die Hard with a Vengeance. So he made 4 masterpieces to me. Even though he directed 2, I think he said he's not going to direct anymore. He went to jail over lying to the FBI with a wiretapping thing. Oh, but they can lie to us, and it's okay. And now he's, in the novel, he's going to his daughter's party, not his wife's. And her name is Gennaro. So that's the novel. Cute toy. Gennaro, Holly. Now people complain that why didn't he just tell them that was the only people on the in the building? But he's probably testing him, see if he knows the people there. Instead of just randomly hitting some name and getting up there. So he guessed right that she was there at that particular floor. A jag-off security guard job. As Casino would say. Oh yeah, in the novel, he already spots the truck waiting outside of the terrorist. Yeah, he notifies the guy up front about that. Go check that out. But the guy said not to worry. But John McClane knows as he was going up the elevator. Why would the guy in the car call on the CB radio? Yeah, because the security guard said might be somebody over across the street working at the jewelry store or any other shops on the street. And the only car on the street was that truck. Well, I think it was the truck and a Jaguar car, actually 2. Yeah, as he was going up the elevator, he didn't have time to tell the guard that. Faggot. California. I know it wasn't a Japanese guy who was the president or vice president in the novel. It was a Texan called Rivers. And Ellis is the second in command or whatever. And I believe Holly here was third in command. So going down the chain of command here of who's getting executed. So he has to race against time. Cocaine, the drug of the 80s.
Heard a heck of a lot about you. Can I get you anything? Food, cake, watered down champagne?
No, thank you, I'm fine. Throw quite a party. I didn't realize they celebrated Christmas in Japan.
They were flexible. Little Howard didn't work out, so we got you a tape decks.
Actually, it's sort of a double celebration.
Yeah, they
We close pretty
do celebrate Christmas, even though they're Shinto and Buddhist, I believe, in Japan. Yeah, I know KFC capitalized on that, so yeah, they have KFC for Christmas. Oh, hey there, Dean. Just want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a great New. Yeah, you too. We're about, if you want to watch along, I got the timer up there by the pick. We're about 13 minutes and 44 seconds, or whatever it is.
Well, go on, show 'em. What are you, embarrassed? It's just a small token of appreciation for all our hard work. It's a Rolex. I'm sure I'll see you later. Is there a place where I could wash up?
Yep, it's just not Christmas without Die Hard. I don't think you are in a hot sauce, are you? No. Oh, here's the truck. Pacific Courier, I believe it's that shipping is also in the third movie, and Speed, because the production designer was on that movie too. I think there was another movie that did the opposite, Atlantic Courier. I forget which movie. Or maybe that was Die Hard with a Vengeance. Angry Video Game Nerd made his own hot sauce. I didn't know. Oh, that one. Or maybe I skipped that ad over AVGN. Classic Christmas film. Saw it opening night in theaters. I was too young to see it in opening night. I did see the fourth and fifth one in theaters.
Pomona. Pomona.
Pomona.
Yeah. I should be in the car half the time. Why don't we make it easy? I have a spare bedroom. I mean, it's not huge or anything. Kids would love to have you at the house. I would too.
Plot point later. The two people fucking. We'll get. I'll mention that when we get there. Yeah, talking scene here. Not much action going on. I'll have more. I'll definitely have more to say when the action comes on.
Signing checks. Since when did you start using Ms. Gennaro?
It's a Japanese
Oh yeah, Bruce Willis here. He wasn't known as an action star at the time. It was same thing with Michael Keaton. They're comedian actors or done comedic things. He was on Moonlighting, that show.
Didn't do anything to our marriage except maybe change your idea of what our marriage should be.
You have a clue as to what my idea of
I
our
know
marriage should be.
exactly what your idea of our marriage should be.
The Ode to Joy over in the background. Yeah, that's plays throughout the movie. Although the full song is when they open up the safe. Yeah, John McTiernan liked that song from A Clockwork Orange.
Be back in a few minutes.
And then he found out what was the name of the song, Ode to Joy. Because he wanted this to be a joyous film. Yeah, he said he didn't want terrorists, he wanted bank robbers. He said terrorists are too serious and mean and be too dark. Yeah, if you read the novel, it does get dark at the end. I'll get to that later. There we go, Pacific Courier. Although you can do it with a real terrorist, just watch True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's funny. Although Cameron now says I think he was going to do a sequel to True Lies around the early aughts, but what happened in 2001, kids? Yeah, he says terrorism isn't funny anymore. Yeah, before 9/11, terrorism was a joke, at least in America. Low-tier bad guys. Yeah, you got it, 9/11. There we go.
So Kareem rebounds, right? Feeds Worthy on the break over to AC been back to Worthy, right?
Boom, 2 points. Yeah, I've got, what's that, Alexander Godunov, Carl. Yeah, there's one, the other movie he's probably most famous for is, was it Witness with the Harrison Ford, where he plays an Amish guy. So if you want to see him play the opposite of the character he's playing here, watch that. I know one thing, nobody fucks with Silver Who Lives to See Tomorrow. Exactly. Yeah, I was wondering why Alexander here wasn't in any more movies. It seems he died in 1995. I was looking that up earlier. Yeah, they say it was hepatitis from alcoholism. But some people say it was murder. They didn't look into it or something like that. Now, can an ambulance fit in the back of that truck there? And there we go, Alan Rickman. This is his first movie in either country. He played in TV shows before that and plays. So this started out on top here. Yeah, it did say there was a computer room in the 1978 novel. I forget if it was used to control all this shit. Elevators and the gates. Oh yeah, in the novel he's called Anthony Gruber, as opposed to Hans Gruber. Although there was another character called Hans in the novel. Andreas Wisniewski. You might also know him from The Living Daylights, James Bond, as the henchman with the where he kills everybody with the headphones. There he goes, making fists with his toes. Quentin Tarantino might like this scene. Yeah, and motherfucking Mike has a creamy white sauce. Oh yeah, that I did see. Yeah. Yeah, Mike Matei. Yeah, I think I was watching one of his streams, but I think there was also a video where I saw that. Yeah, just mentioned that. Well, Silver is used to make missiles, they say, and prices. Oh yeah, I see. Better start buying silver before it gets to be unobtainium. It's I think over 72, the highest it's ever been. Yeah, I need to get more. Higher prices of gold and silver is just an indicator that the fiat paper money is losing its value. So prepare everybody. Now, would the phone lines be in, or power lines be in those pipes like that? I would like to know what he's saying here, and what's he doing with the wires.
Argon? Back, you there? Hello? Know the number? Use it.
MP5s. Although they don't use them that much anymore. They go for the M4 for the body armor penetration capabilities. But yeah, that was the big thing, the MP5. Yeah, it's very accurate. Probably, they say, the best submachine gun. Very accurate. Great for tight quarters. Low recoil. That one, the henchman there, was Vigo from Ghostbusters 2. They're getting their groove on. There's the exit. And here's the plot point right here with the boobs. They're distracted so John McClane can escape. And so that's something I see in forums or in the comments. Is sex nudity really necessary in these movies? It's just gratuitous. Well, there's your example right there, plot point. It allows John McClane to escape. First floor.
Stay calm. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah, like I said, this is why it's got to be on Christmas, so they're all on one floor. Easier to corral them. And now they're in the real Fox building here. We're on this empty floor. It was under construction at the time. They put a little more things that would have been in there. Now, I believe in the novel he doesn't hit the fire alarm, or at least does that next. He flashes the lights on and off on the floor, and the terrorists notice. Ladies and gentlemen.
Due to the Nakatomi Corporation's sanctioning of weed around the globe, they're about to be less.
Yeah, in the novel, they are real terrorists. Something about it was a Claxton oil company in the novel, not a Nakatomi. Yeah, I think they were building a bridge in some South American area, and they're all pissed off about their greed or some shit. Or I think there was like some cocaine or drug deal going on there too. Maybe the bridge was laundering that money.
39. Interned Manzanar, 1942-43. Scholarship student.
Yeah, so the novel is a little bit more darker, and John McTiernan made a more joyful movie.
Law degree. Stanford.
He also changed, yeah, like this changed Mr. Takagi here. Made him a middle-class guy who worked his way up to make him a little more sympathetic here. And father of 5.
I am Takagi. How do you do? It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, a lot of motion with the direction here with the camera. A lot of pans and moving along. Instead of just being stationary on the tripod there, like George Romero did. And he just shoots a lot. He says that he doesn't move the camera a lot, but he shoots a lot and cuts it quick.
I have to do it myself. Rumor has it Arafat buys his there.
We'll figure it out in editing. I know these movies ideas are actually pretty fun, Silver. You should do this more often if that's okay to say. Yeah, that is okay to say. Yeah, there's a couple more I would do more. Now here we go. The models shows the bridge that was in the novel.
When Alexander saw the breadth of his domain, he
Nice fucking model.
Classical education. Oh, that's beautiful. I always enjoyed
I was going to say you should do Friday the 13th because that's in 2 months, one day before Valentine's Day. I'll probably do Friday the 13th too, because I already did Friday the 13th one. Yeah, that I might need some. Might try having somebody else on here besides me, because I had problems with thinking up shit to say for that one, because it's pretty simple. Lady goes on killing spree. Hey there, racing. Yippee-ki-yay. Oh, you got the reference, Game Spobber. Beetlejuice. Some fill-in-the-blank questions. CO Workstation Nakatomi. Socrates. Ultragate Key, Daily Cipher.
Have that code? We'll get here to access our computer. Any information you could get when they wake up in Tokyo in the morning, they'll change it. You won't be able to blackmail our executives, threaten our profit. Sit down.
Was Beetlejuice for Halloween recently. Won first place at Castles and Coasters costume contest. Nice.
I need the code key.
What kind of terrorist are you?
In the $640 million
Who said we're terrorists?
bearer bonds that you have locked in your vault. And the computer controls the vault.
Money.
What kind of terrorist are you?
Who said we were terrorists?
Oh yeah, in the novel it takes place completely from John McClane's point of view, so you never know what the terrorists are doing, unless John McClane sees them. So that's something different. So this execution is in the novel, except he doesn't shoot him in the head; he shoots him in the lapel. That's like his thing. Ah, there we go. That's a HK. Ah, shit. P7, I believe. It's got a special safety there. You got to squeeze the grip there. Oh, these two in the back bet to see who. You got to bet on it if he's going to tell or not. The password. Easy to overlook. I always wondered about that. I told you.
I'm going to count to 3. There will be. Give me the code. 1.
2. 3.
No, I'm telling you. Get on the jet to Tokyo and ask the chairman. I'm telling you, you just got to kill.
Okay. We do it the hard way.
Yeah, 9mm. I'm not sure if that do that much of splatter. There you go. See, handing him the money. Yeah, they didn't spoon feed you this information. What's going on? Like today, where they treat everybody like fucking retards.
Caesar Heinrich. Now
You can break the code. Hey babe, I do $1 million deals for breakfast. I think I can handle some Euro trash.
Of course I'm still coming by late. Sweetheart, if I ever lied to you, my boss thinks I'm on my way to Vegas. Uli, get up on the pipes. Marco, you go through here.
Alright, there's the one, the henchman, the Asian one. Al Leong. Yeah, you might have seen him in a lot of these action movies. He was also in Lethal Weapon, another Christmas movie. Black Rain, also in another John McTiernan movie, Last Action Hero. Big Trouble in Little China. Double Dragon. Yeah, he's a stunt man, but you can also see him as other characters like here. Yeah, Peter Green. Yeah, I know most from The Mask as the bad guy. Also, Pulp Fiction. Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. You got it. That room looks like the room we would have at pharmaceutical company I work at. I'm just a janitor, but I get paid $25 an hour, so I'm not complaining. Nice. Oh yeah, that's in the novel. He wonders why they're chasing him around. John McClane. Now in the novel, he has the detonators to blow open the safe. They didn't have this techno bullshit in the novel. They just need the detonators to blow it open. So that's why they chase him around instead of just ignoring him.
Be dead too, asshole. Think, goddammit, think.
And surprisingly, yes, my boss name is Spencer. Good grief. The fire alarm. Vince and Jules from Pulp Fiction are coming to Fortnite. Oh, really?
Eddie, on what floor did you land?
Oh, yeah, they switched names. Tony there. First one to be killed. Interesting. Interesting.
Baby, come on, baby. Come to Papa. I'll kiss your fucking Dalmatian. Oh, you stupid motherfuckers. No, no! Turn the fucking truck around!
Ding. And finally, we got confirmed from Universal Studios itself, Jurassic Park Survival. It's coming out next year. I hope it's as good as Alien Isolation. Hopefully they have guns in that. I bought Blood Refresh Supply, worth $30. I have the first... Well, actually, I have the second game. I haven't played the second one, though. I played and beat the first one. PS5 version runs better than Switch one. I got mine from GOG. It's going to be an Alien Isolation clone, but I think Jurassic Park style this is going to be real. Up the HK slap. You can kill dinosaurs. All you can do is scare them off and distract them. Now the distraction in the novel, he makes a fucking scarecrow out of a chair and papers and whatnot, wires. Yeah, he even says it's a pretty poor fucking effigy. Not sure if he's gonna fall for it, but he does rush Tony in the novel and slaps him on the head with the butt of the gun. They wrestle on the ground and he breaks Tony's neck. They don't fall down on the stairs. I would have done another take on that one. It looks like he threw the gun as opposed to being knocked out of his hand. That was the best take you could use there, John McTiernan. Novel, The Watch comes into play at the end. I could see you saying, Silver, that was my captain. Keeps telling me. Yeah. Broke. Oh yeah, I was gonna say the door came off pretty easy. I guess nobody put the bolts in that door. It's under construction. I'm smart here. He Checks for items, weapons, ammo. A lot of action movies don't do that. Doing stupid. Yeah, that's another thing. This is probably why this is one of the best action movies ever. It's the smart man's action movie. Does mostly everything smart. There you go. We got 2 magazines of MP5 9mm. Following Jurassic Park for the Gen. Got a CB radio. Lighter. Zippo. I think Die Hard 3 is the best. That one's also good. Also directed by John McTiernan. California license. It's a fake ID. Oh, foot shot. Quentin likes this. And plot point. Why he doesn't take the shoes, because feet too small. Don't you still have that jacket? And now I'm wearing it right now. Yes, I have the shirt. Yeah, you can also watch the last live stream of Christmas Nights. Oh yeah, now if you don't know, the elevators have the escape hatch locked from the outside. So much for having as for an emergency. I know in Canada, 2 people almost drowned during a flood. They were on the elevator. They didn't know it was flooding. They went down to the bottom floor, tried to get out through that hatch, and they couldn't. It was locked. They got out by using their cell phone. Luckily, somebody came to save them. So that's why John has to do that emergency stop. Although I wouldn't have done that, I would have have it stop on the next floor down, and also press that floor and down to this floor. As it's going down to the floor below you, I would have opened up the door and then jumped on it. I wouldn't risk chopping my head off, doing what he did right there, sticking his head in between there. Oh, I did see a fucking surveillance camera of somebody being crushed that way. He was walking out of the elevator and then fucking he was halfway there and it just went slamming down. So yeah, quickly get across that shit. Sold my NES copy of Die Hard. Oh yeah, that's going right. Yeah, looking at the price chart. I still got to get that. Why is it that expensive? I thought everybody said it sucked. But they're buying it for that much. One of you I part. Here we go. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Wearing that shirt right now. Now in the novel it says, now we have a machine gun. He tries to throw him off. But Hans over here is a step ahead of him because he saw the room, checked the rooms and saw only 1 pair of shoes and yeah, some other things. So he knows it isn't 2 people. Yeah, yeah. John McClane tries to fake it out saying wants the girl to go. There is no girl. And as that goes down, they shoot up the elevator. Lucky for him. Not believing them. Speaking of elevator incidents, one idiot at the silly actually lost his left hand. Completely dicked around trying to get the door open and whomp, there it is. Yeah, you don't want to stay in between that shit. And now right here, they're actually riding this elevator. Although once they get to the top, it's a stage. They won't want to get too close to the top. I remember movies when they did things practically live on location. More immersive. It's actually there. They're actually doing it. Not this CGI bullshit. And now we can get up here. You got to pay attention. This is how he gets trapped because the elevator isn't there when he comes back. Now, I know John McTiernan on the commentary says he tries to set up the locations where everything is, but you really got to concentrate. It's not that easy. Even though he tried. I know a lot of these action movies have a problem with geography on where everything is. Does suck. It has the Twin Towers on the cart label. Mission Impossible NES is better. Well, actually, I do like the NES version. I did do a playthrough, not a live stream, of the emulated version. Yeah, obviously, if I Don't have the, well, I guess I could have sold it years back, but no, I never had the original physical. Want to get it though.
John,
And yes, the novel Carl's brother does get killed.
his job.
Bullshit. His job's 3,000 miles away. Without him, we still have a chance we might be able to get out of here.
Tell that to Takagi.
Yeah, tell that to Takagi. Look at that. Actually on top of that roof. Although, like I said, they do have some shots where they're not actually there. Like when they're down there on the other floor. I believe this is a set right here with the skyline in the back.
Six or more armed with automatic weapons at Nakatomi Plaza, Century City. Somebody answer.
Oh yeah, John McClane thought about not using the CB once they know he's there. When they start threatening to execute hostages. Because are they just going to execute if he doesn't pick up? Maybe he doesn't have the CB or it's not on. But he does eventually talk to them.
No fucking shit, lady. Do I sound like I'm ordering a pizza?
Then have the cursing in the video game on PC. Loses its impact. No fucking shit, lady. Does it sound like I'm ordering a pizza? I think he just says, do I sound like I'm ordering a pizza? No good trigger discipline there on the AUG with the
Already killed one hostage. They are fortifying their position.
with Carl there.
On the radio. I'll send the police
Sir,
back
I've
up
already told
ASAP.
you. This is a reserved channel. If this is an emergency call, dial 911 on your telephone. Otherwise, I'll have to report this as an FCC violation.
Fuck the FCC.
Fuck down here and arrest me. Just send the police now.
They come down here and arrest me. Oh, looks like he's going over the edge.
See if there's a black and white that can do a drive-by.
Twinkies. Oh, that's the old style. I never seen those. Or don't recall them. And here we go. Reginald VelJohnson. Typecast as a cop in how many things? Ghostbusters. The most famous thing, Family Matters. Also known as The Urkel Show. I think he was something recently. I think Raven's Home or some Disney show. He was also a cop. Like those Twinkie jokes. What about the Twinkie? Oh yeah, that Twinkie's also in Ghostbusters. Hey there, Emerald. It's Christmas. You could steal City Hall. Oh yeah, Christmas reference in the third one, even though it didn't take place at Christmas. And oh yeah, another realistic thing. If you, how can the same thing happen to the same guy twice or even 3 times? Although in the movie it's 5. Oh, gas, real quick. Regular 74 cents. Which was that? Right here, the lowest currently is $2.52. Yeah, there was a couple who was. They like to vacation a lot. It's their names are. What the hell are they? Jason and I think Jenny Cairns Lawrence. Yeah, they were there for 3 terrorist attacks. Well, I think I got the pic right here. Where the hell is it? Blam. Terror trips. They were there for 9/11, the London was it train bombings, and the Mumbai shooting massacre. So yeah, if anybody says, "Oh, that's impossible. How can you be in so many terrorist attacks at the same time?" Well, those two have been. Ah, you saw 239 earlier. Zombieland, the character Tallahassee spends much of the film on a earnest quest to find the very last Twinkie on Earth. Ah, that one I haven't seen in a while. And that also had Ghostbusters in it. Bill Murray. Oh, I remember I saw that in theaters. Yeah, when it came to that, his mansion, BM, there was murmurs, what's BM? And I was like, Bill Murray said that out loud. Yeah. That's particular theater, there's some audience participation. At the regular one I go to, nobody's interactive or saying it. Although some people would say that that'd be better. But yeah. Up tits again. Emma Stone was hot in that. What was I saying? Yeah, I had a moment with the guy to the right of me. Fist bump, because I got it right. Yeah, he wasn't really... Yeah, Bill Murray wasn't really advertised all that much, but I remembered looking at the cast list. I guess we can take this image down. The recent movie I've seen in theaters has to be Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I will save the ending say the ending is amazing, but I'm not going to ruin it. It's not over though. Yeah, Bill Murray getting dressed up as a zombie in the middle of a zombie apocalypse is so Bill Murray. Alright, as I mentioned before, if you're not paying attention, the elevator's gone, so now he's trapped in there. Now, this is in the novel, except he has a Thompson submachine gun. And the Thompson submachine gun didn't have a strap, but the bag did. Now, in the novel, he doesn't fall, because right here, the stuntman, the strap broke and he fell, so they used it in the movie. MP5. Yeah, it was until 1980 the MP5 really became famous with the SAS 1980 embassy of was it the Iranian embassy in England? And those MP5s were actually the semi-automatic versions, the HK94. You can tell, chopped and converted. The easiest tell is it doesn't have the paddle right there, magazine release. And also on the barrel, it doesn't have the lugs, the tri-lug lugs, I believe it is, jutting out from the around the barrel. Yeah, because the shitty gun laws here, which they shouldn't be there, shall not be infringed, is pretty fucking clear. No gun laws at all. But been around since 1934. The NFA fucking having to register machine guns. It wasn't until 1986 where they froze it. Anything made past 86 you can't get. But government can get them. I mean, if guns are so bad, why are you using them? And now in the novel here, he goes in backwards through the vent, and he tries to take his Thompson with him. He tries to pull it out, and it does land on his head. He gets knocked out for a little bit, and he was doing this in pitch black. Although right here, there's too much light. They could have done this where it was pitch black, and then he turns on the lighter, or at least have light at the end of the tunnel here. And that's how Carl right there spots where he's at. Now in the novel, he doesn't go down to the next floor. He comes back out on the roof, because it was like a little tower or wherever it is on the roof, where he gets trapped in. And then he catches one of the guards on the outside and shoots him in the head. And then coming downstairs, oh yeah, that's another thing in the novel. There's actually girl terrorists. And then he shoots her with a burst of the Thompson submachine gun. Now I know how TV dinner feels like. Yep. I don't think he says that in the novel. Yeah, like Hans said, just trap him in there. We don't have to deal with him. Because I don't believe, yeah, McClane gets the detonators a little bit later, but he gets them earlier in the novel. Oh yeah, cocking that Beretta. This movie and Lethal Weapon really made that gun famous, but and I guess the Army adopted it in 1985, replacing the 1911. Yeah, and that Beretta right there was also used in Lethal Weapon. The exact same gun, not just the model. That's Beretta 92F, not the FS. So Yeah, they say the F stands for federal and the S stands for slide, because it seems during the military testing, they had a chance that the back would, if it broke, the back piece would fly off like Sin City. Yeah, so that it has a bigger hammer pin. Basically, the flat end juts up. It's a big. It goes up into the slide track. So if it breaks or something, it'll catch it, stop it from blowing off the back. And I believe they were using stronger plus P ammo when they were shooting and doing the tests, if I'm not mistaken. They're speaking German. Oh, that's another thing that on the commentary they said they picked German because they said they're neutral. There's nothing political going on over there. Although they, again, with the mixed gangs or terrorists, Hollywood. I know Family Guy makes fun of that. Yeah, you got all types of people, American, black, whatnot in this game, this group. Mostly German. Yeah, they didn't want Muslims. Say that was too political. Wanted to make a fun movie. But James Cameron did that with True Lies. You can still have the Muslims. Make a good movie. Make it fun. Funny. Oh, you're part German yourself, surprisingly. Oh, can you understand them when they speak German?
Evening, officer. What can I do for you?
Yeah, they say that guy at the front desk looks like Huey Lewis in the news. Which, Al Leong. That's his name in Double Dragon. I think he plays twins in that one. Haven't seen that in a while.
Goddamn computer sent you out on another wild goose chase.
Yes, some, not all. My grandfather spoke German, so I know what they're saying a little.
Oh, shit. Come on, I got 50 bucks bet on them assholes.
I was betting legal there in California back in 1988, saying that in front of a cop. Because I doubt government is getting their share. They want money for every transaction. Miller here yelled, "We got a cop coming here. You need to go." But they say it pretty fast, so you got to be paying attention.
You don't mind if I take a look around, do you? Nah, help yourself.
Freeze, motherfucker. Oh yeah, his shirt is now green, but that's supposed to be the dirt that when he was crawling through the vent. I wonder if vents are really that dirty. Oh, here's another take I would have done different from John McTiernan. I wouldn't have him point his gun at the other terrorist as he's coming in. I would have him move him along to the side. Another thing here, why didn't John McClane not shoot at the second terrorist too, instead of diving under the table? I mean, like right here. I mean, it's a nice scene, but why isn't he shooting back? Would make sense if he was out of ammo and he's trying to get away and he reloads here. Now here's where Bruce Willis damages his hearing permanently when he's firing this close. I'm not sure if he had hearing in. Earplugs in. I know Linda Hamilton from Terminator 2 lost some hearing in one ear because of firing that shotgun off in the elevator. She forgot to put her earplugs in. Now this scene is in the novel, except it's done earlier on the roof. He throws the body down to get attention, although there wasn't a cop car there. Yeah, he wasn't breaking the glass. Oh yeah, earlier. I wonder if how far the sound travels on top of there. Would when they be able to hear the gunshots from the roof where Carl Winslow was at the convenience store? Welcome to the party, Captain Winslow. M60.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Argyle there, oblivious to what's going on. Yeah, Carl Winslow was in the novel. No, he still doesn't hear it. It's Walter Peck from Ghostbusters here. Dickless. Also in Biodome. Carl sounds like the boss from Last Action. Oh yeah, he does. That was a different actor. What's his face? Who he was also in fucking was it Batteries Not Included and other things. Oh yeah, License to Kill. Oh, speaking of License to Kill, we got a couple of actors from that movie in this. We got Grandel Bush and we got Robert Davi. Yeah, Robert Davi was also in Predator 2.
All of you relax. This is a matter of inconvenient timing. That's all. Police action was inevitable.
Quick bathroom break. Be right back.
Necessary, so let them fumble about outside and stay calm. This is simply the beginning.
I thought I told all of you I want radio silence until further.
Sorry, Hans. I didn't get
Yeah, in the novel, it's Hans there trying to get McClane's attention on the radio, not the other way around.
You and Carl and Franco might be a little lonely, so I wanted to give you a call.
How does he know so much about this?
It's very kind of you. As you are our mysterious.
Yeah, now he's got the detonators right there.
You are most troublesome for a security guard.
Wrong answer.
Sorry, Hans. Wrong guess. Would you like to go for double jeopardy where the scores can really change? These are very bad for you.
Always gotta go for the smokes.
Fly in the ointment, Hans. Monkey in the wrench. Pain in the ass.
Back. There we go. C4 and detonators.
Check on all the others. Don't use the radio. See if he's lying about Marco.
I can see you saying that, Silver. Sorry, would you like to go for double jeopardy?
Mr. Mystery Guest. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Unless you want to open the front door for me.
I'm afraid not. But you have me at a loss. You know my name, but who are you? Just another American who saw too many movies as a child. Another orphan of a bankrupt culture. This is John Wayne, Rambo, Marshall Dillon.
Rambo.
Kind of partial to Roy Rogers, actually. Really like those sequin shirts.
Do you really think you have a chance against us?
I think also mentioned Schwarzenegger later with the C4. I think this was originally supposed to be Commando 2, with starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, from what I read. It probably wouldn't have been as good as a movie. Alright, that's this character is different from the other action heroes during the time period, where they're all superheroes, Stallone and Arnold. This one where it's a regular guy who can get hurt. Looks like he could possibly be killed.
Eat it, Harvey. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, that also explains why John McClane's hip firing with that machine gun, because he isn't trained on it. So he's not like the other characters. He can hit every shot.
Take truck number 5. Get out of here.
He wasn't lying about Marco. He's down on the street.
It's down on the street.
The other man was hired. And his bag is missing.
Oh, there we go. Bag is missing.
And the detonator. Leo. Leo.
Yo!
May have some problems. How's your schedule?
3 down, 4 to go.
Don't waste time talking to me.
This is Sergeant Al Powell of the Los Angeles Police Department. If the person who radioed for help can hear me on this channel, acknowledge this transmission. I say again, if the person who radioed for help on this channel can hear me, acknowledge this transmission.
No, that's why he's waving them, because the sound. The siren's too loud.
Read you, pal. You the guy in the car?
What's left of him? Can you identify yourself?
Not now. Maybe later. Listen fast. This is a party line. The neighbor's got itchy trigger fingers. Alright, here's the deal. You got 30 or so hostages on the 30th floor. Leader's here, his name's Hans.
We have to find him in Shellyville. He's telling them everything.
Let him. I'm waiting for the FBI to arrive. Until then, he can waste as much time as he likes. But must find the bag, Fritz. Go ahead, Bully.
Must find the detonators. There we go. Enough plastic explosive to orbit Arnold Schwarzenegger.
These guys are mostly European, judging by their clothing labels and
Cigarettes.
cigarettes. They're well financed and very slick.
Well, now how do you know that?
I've seen enough phony IDs in my time to recognize that the ones they got must have cost a fortune. Add all that up, you know what the fuck it means, but you got some bad.
I like Alan Rickman in Robin Hood as well. He was a good actor. Yep.
LA's finest ironic.
See, I think, what other movies have I seen him in? Dogma. No, I forget if I seen Robin Hood all the way through. I definitely saw Robin Hood Men in Tights. That one's a good one.
Well, listen up, Roy.
He's also in Quigley Down Under. Didn't see that one all the way through. I
In the meantime, I want to
saw the first 15, 20 minutes. I gotta finish watching that. Tom Selleck. LA Police Department. Mobile 7 emergency.
All right, who's talking to him?
Oh, it's the principal from
Sergeant Powell.
The Breakfast Club.
Dwayne Robinson. Powell.
Dwayne Robinson.
Fritz 1. Well, if you mean the terrorists, sir, we don't exactly know. We haven't heard a peep from them.
I think he
Who the hell you been
parodies himself in Loaded Weapon 1.
Don't know that either, sir.
If I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen that one in a while.
But he appears to be the one who phoned in the report. He's killed one terrorist for sure, and he claims he's capped off 2 others.
Claims. Powell, has it occurred to you he could be one of the terrorists pulling your chain? Or some nutcase in there?
I don't think so, sir. In fact, I think he's a cop. Maybe not LAPD, but he's definitely a badge.
How do you know that?
A hunch.
Oh, actually, we need more cops like this who don't take
being able
their...
to spot a phony ID.
Have a little skepticism that's with the swatting. People calling fall claims to have somebody murdered. Just because they say there's a shooting doesn't mean there is one going on. They send in the SWAT team. Don't even send like one cop to check it out and see if it's real. But they gotta send them out so they get more budget later. Yeah, you see how many times we were called out? We need more money.
Have a request.
What idiot put you in charge?
You did.
When you murdered my boss.
When you murdered my boss.
Now everybody's looking to me. Personally, I'd pass on the job. I don't enjoy being this close to you.
Go on.
We have a pregnant woman out
Yeah, lucky she put down that photo of Bruce Willis there.
weeks. Sitting on that rock isn't doing her back any good. So I would like permission to move her to
Oh, at this point in time, they won't know who he is or what he looks like.
Couldn't- Unless you like it messy, I'd start bringing us in groups to the bathroom.
Yes, you're right. It will be done.
Yep, there it is. Photo.
No, thank you.
I'm looking over there.
Mr. Takagi chose his people well, Mrs.
Gennaro.
Miss.
I'll get lucky here.
This is Richard Thornburg live from Century City. Tonight, Los Angeles has joined the sad and worldwide fraternity of cities whose only membership requirement is to suffer the anguish of international terror.
There we go. Argyle finally realizing what's going on.
Hours ago, an unidentified group of men seized control of the Nakatomi building, sealing off all entrances and exits. All telephone lines have been cut. And the only communication now possible has been through the use of CB communicators, which the group apparently brought with them. According to official sources, perpetrators of this strange building
Unit 5, hold your position at the main entrance.
All right, guys, this is what we got. We got Charlie unit in position by
Let's bring out a SWAT team here.
in through the parking structure.
Does this stairway go up to the escalator?
Yeah, that's where they're going.
Yeah,
They're
go
gonna
ahead,
go through the lobby, up there, and try and draw some.
What's
fire.
going on? What's it
it look like? It's going in. Going in? Man, that's crazy. There could be over 30 hostages in there for all we know.
I don't think you drink alcohol, right? No, I don't drink it. Drinking a Pepsi right now.
If there's terrorists in there, where's their list of demands? All we know is that somebody shot your car up. It's probably the same silly son of a bitch you've been talking to on that
Dr.
radio.
Pepper for me.
Excuse me, sir. But what about the body that fell out the window?
Well, who knows? It's probably some stockbroker got depressed. We're ready for you.
Got
Chief.
depressed and jumped
Let's go.
like Lethal Weapon.
Let's go. We got approval, Chief. Al. Al, you still with me, babe? What's going on? Yo, Al.
I'm here, Roy. But I'm kind of busy right now. I'll talk to you
Oh yeah, Roy Rogers. I like that restaurant. I'm not sure if there's any around you. I know they went out of business around me. I think the only one is like on the fucking highway somewhere out in Bumblefuck. Truck stop.
I told you what kind of people you're dealing with here.
All right, let's load them up.
Blue, go.
So, they'll be coming. Everyone get ready. You are the eyes now.
Rivers, begin your reconnoiter.
Yeah, looks like the SWAT team does that. I'm not sure when the SWAT team started to use MP5s. I guess they want to switch it up, have them have M16s. Negative, no Roy Roger restaurants. Ah. And they can get through the basement they just walked by. Nobody's covering there. There we go. Al Leong. Yeah, always eating a candy bar. Another Ghostbusters connection. Fucking Egon was always with the eating candy bars. And now you know why roses are red. Yeah, this was improvised by Al Leong right there. They kept it in. So that's probably why he was survived longer than the others. LAPD has all that money for those lights. Olympic Boulevard. I think that's Boulevard is mentioned in Terminator. And nobody can see him in there, trying to communicate.
Let's go.
A lot of floors, how do they know which one to shine those lights at?
Macho assholes. No, no! All right. Listen up, guys. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring except the four assholes coming in the rear in standard 2x2.
I don't think that guy on the roof can see them. I know when I lived in California, LAPD did not put up with the gangs. What's in oh, that's in 2006 and 7. Yeah, I wouldn't go in one of those center doors. I'd go more to this side so you can jump. Jump away.
They're shooting at him.
Shooting at the lights.
Fire, they can't see anything. They're shooting at the lights.
Long story short, a gang member killed a high school student. They offered $10,000 for his. Find a gang member, turned him in. Did he get the $10,000? Because I don't believe they fucking pay out those rewards. They just say there's a reward. I don't think whoever spotted Chris Dorner got it paid out.
Get him back. Almost in. Send in the car. Send in the car.
Now the LAPD I know has a tank like that, but usually has a battering ram on the front. Yes, thankfully he got out of the game. That's how he got his reward. Made a deal with the LAPD. You can get out now and help us. We give you 10,000. And he did it. Was on the news. Alright, now the rocket launcher coming up is a fake one. Yeah, it's made up for the movie. Vigo. Oh, there's another Ghostbusters connection. Vigo. It's one of the henchmen. Vigo, the Carpathian. Get back.
Get the fuck back! Get over there! Schnell! Schnell!
Need to hurry up. They're bringing a battering ram. And there, move your fucking ass. That's what they're saying in German. I take it Schnell. Schnell is go, correct? Yeah, now this rocket launcher here is all made up. Bolting it to the floor. The quarterback is toast. Rivers, that was the name. Oh, they added that. That was the name of the vice president in the novel.
Mr. Cowboy, I'll take it under advisement. Hit it again.
Now, I'm not sure how this would work with the detonators. You see him put the things in the C4. Now, what it's supposed to do when it hits, the weight of the computer pushes it together and sets it off. Yeah, now it's like a barrel of a gun when that explodes. That elevator shaft. And don't chew on those detonators. If they say fire, they say Fire. It's not Führer. The Führer. Hitler. Geronimo, motherfucker. I take it that's supposed to crush those detonators and set it off. Now that was an optical effect. Some of those explosions. Oh shit.
They're using artillery on us.
You idiot. It's not the police.
Artillery.
It's hidden.
Some computers, surprisingly, yes, this is true. They can actually, if they hit it at right time, they can actually make a C4 go off, depending on the components. How much silver is in there? Complicated, but yes, depending on what components are in the computer, it can actually make C4 go off. Channel 5. Fox 5 here. Oh, it's the psychiatrist from Lethal Weapon.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. What was that?
C4.
Explosive I told you about?
Yeah?
There you go. Is the building on fire?
No, but it's gonna need a paint job and a shitload of screen doors.
You know what exactly would be flammable there? Maybe It's mostly made of concrete and metal. Same thing with the 911. What exactly is in there that's burning it so long? It's mostly made of glass, steel, and concrete. Now there could be some wooden desks, but or maybe a rug or two. But
Glass? Who gives a shit?
not much to keep it on fire that long to melt steel beams.
This is Deputy Chief of Police Dwayne T. Robinson, and I am in charge of this situation.
Well, you're in charge. Well, I got some bad news for you, Dwayne. Come up here, don't look like you're in charge of jack shit.
You listen to me, you little asshole. I'm a...
Asshole? I'm not the one who just got butt-fucked on national TV, Dwayne. Now you listen to me, jerk-off. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Quit being part of the fucking problem and put the other guy back on.
Jack left town long ago.
Pretty fucking unappreciated, Al.
I ain't charge of jack shit. Jack left town long ago.
Man, you hear me? You hang in there.
Yeah, thanks, partner.
Nope, now let's doing coke. It's not gonna help.
What are you doing?
I'm tired of sitting here waiting to see who gets us killed first, them or your husband.
What are you going to do?
Hey, babe, I negotiate million-dollar deals for breakfast. I think I can handle this Euro trash. Hey, frickin' see talk, huh?
If you listen to me, he would be neutralized already.
I don't want neutralized.
I don't think it would be neutralized if we got out of that elevator shaft.
Interrupting?
What does he want?
It's not what I want, it's what I can give you.
Yeah, now this does happen in the novel. He does get executed.
Look, let's be straight, okay? It's obvious you're not some dumb schmuck up here to snatch a few purses, am I right?
You're very perceptive.
I watch 60 Minutes. I say to myself, these guys are professional, they're motivated, they're happening, i.e. they want something, huh? Now, personally, I couldn't care less about your politics. If you're pissed off at the camel jockeys, maybe it's the Heaves, Northern Ireland, it's none of my
Camel
business.
jockeys, the
I figure
Heaves.
you're here to negotiate, am I right?
You're amazing. You figured this out already.
That line probably wouldn't be in any of the newer movies if this movie was made today.
Fountain pen. What's the difference? Let's put it in my terms. You're here in a hostile takeover. You grab us for some green mail, but you didn't expect some poison pill was going to be running around in the building. Am I right? Hans. Booby. Michael White Knight.
That's why he's killed, because he was called him Bubby.
I've missed 60 minutes.
The guy upstairs is fucking things up, huh? I can give him to you.
Bad idea. You had to do all that coke. This is another example of a movie poster with one-eye symbolism. Ah, didn't notice that. Is it me, or am I the only one watching the movie with you? I mean, granted, I understand most people have work tomorrow. I don't blame them. Ah, yeah. Well, if anybody's watching this wants to follow along, the timer's there under my picture there. We're at 1 hour, 38 minutes. 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 42 seconds.
You got any kids back on your ranch?
Watching it with you might as well. I'm off till Monday. Have the old trilogy DVD set that has. Oh yeah, I got. Well, actually, I got this one and Vengeance in the silver one. Die Hard 2 I got later, much later, around I guess 2010, because it came with a movie ticket to Predators. Yeah, that one didn't have all the bells and whistles, special features. Crazy enough idea, my family and I actually go shopping on January 1st at Walmart for good stuff, because think about it, most people will be hungover after New Year's Eve, easy in, easy out. Have the fourth one, 8, and a steelbook. That and Rambo 4, Best Buy sold them. Ah, I got Rambo 4, but I got that on Blu-ray. You know what, I only got the first 3 Die Hards. Fourth one wasn't that good. Fifth one didn't feel like a Die Hard movie. It was just a straight-up action movie. Speaking of which, the previous Die Hards were all based on something else. This one was based on a novel, Nothing Lasts Forever. Yeah, these weren't written specifically to be Die Hard movies. The second movie was based off another novel, I think at 47 minutes or 48 minutes, something like that. Third one was based off a pre-existing script called Simon Says. Fourth movie's based off an article about cyber terrorists or something. And the fifth one wasn't based off anything. It was made specifically to be a Die Hard movie. And ironically, it's the worst one in the series. For number 4, fucking, what's his face? Justin Long ruined it for me. He was too annoying. Yeah, the fifth one didn't feel like a Die Hard movie. It didn't have the resourcefulness. It wasn't as smart as the other ones. So it's just shooty, bang, bang, which is fine for some other action movies like Commando. It had the Die Hard 4 R-rated version included. Oh, now is it the R-rated? Is it just a little bit of blood, or was it more cursing and all that? Yeah, like what was it? Alien vs. Predator. They hyped up the R-rated one when there's just a little bit more blood, or just the opening, different opening added to the front. Number 2 was my favorite, with Kevin Smith as the nerd guy. Yep, good one. Yeah, 5 was bad. It had that Russian tainting. Lots of bad sequels had. More cursing and violent scenes. Quite a lot more. Yeah, I never seen the R-rated version. I only saw it once in the theater. Oh, there goes Ellis. Oh yeah. Pouring the Coke in a glass, and I believe it had ice in it. Yeah, my uncle and aunt used to do that for some reason. It was not like the Coke in the can was warm. It always came from the fridge. Never asked for it, but no, that was when I was a little kid. Never asked why. Just poured it in the glass with the ice. So that's what I always think of that scene. He's dead. Not a big surprise. Yeah, theater was PG-13. I saw in theaters too. Yeah, I saw the 4th and 5th one in theater. Too young to see Vengeance in theaters. And the ones previous. Well, I mean, I could have saw it, but I didn't know about the series. That's how I learned about it, was my aunt and uncle. They had a VHS shelf, and I always saw the cover of it. Vengeance. I mean, it didn't look like it was going to be a good movie, but eventually watched it, and it turned out to be a really good movie. And then I went to go see the other ones. I think I rented this one from Blockbuster on VHS. And then number 2. Those were the only 3 out at the time. Not sure how I figured out about the other ones. Maybe the internet. Yeah, we had internet in 97. So I would have seen the third one first, probably in 96. Or maybe even 97.
Well, what is it you do wish for, Mr. Gruber?
I have comrades in arms around the world languishing in prison. The American
I was able to see 3 there.
saber for its own ends. Now I can
I love the N-word scene at the start and the driving through the park. Best. Oh yeah. It didn't say anything on the sign. It was blank. They didn't want Bruce Willis killed. Now on the TV version, it just says "I hate people." Doesn't have much impact as the other one. My first rated R movie I saw in theaters was Jeepers Creepers. The movie is not bad. If Salva, that screwed up Royal. It's Salva, that screwed up Royal, and I'm not getting into that. Yep. First one I saw was The Rock, with Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage and Michael Biehn. That's the first R-rated movie I saw in theaters. Sam Jackson is hilarious. The first R-rated you saw was Demolition Man. That's a good one. Clown House. Yep. You probably, yeah, I know the story about Victor Salva, scumbag. He was the creeper.
Theo, are we on schedule?
One more to go, then it's up to you. And you better be right, because it looks like this last one's gonna take a miracle.
Oh, you could tell as a kid.
Theo, it's the time of miracles, so be of good cheer.
They're waiting for a Christmas miracle.
Hunt that little shit.
Hunt that little shit down.
Fritz is checking explosives. I'll check the explosives. You just get the detonators.
Hey, pal, you out there?
I'm here, John. I'm here.
You gotta believe me, there's nothing I can do.
He has them in their white undies a lot and razzing each other. Yeah. I think mine was Matrix Reloaded. Oh, that's another one I could have seen in theaters. That was the second one, right? Yeah, I think we're in North Carolina, South Carolina. Cousins went to go see it, but they said we're too young, which I didn't think at the time because we did go see The Rock in theaters way before then. Forgot about that. So I don't know why we couldn't go. Yeah, they pulled that bullshit. You need an adult to go with you. Which I need my dad to... That's the last movies I saw with my dad in the theaters. Terminator 3 and Freddy vs. Jason. Here's not Helsinki Syndrome. I don't know if that was a mistake in the script or are they trying to say the news don't know what the fuck they're talking about because it's supposed to be Stockholm Syndrome. That's why the movie gets a bad reputation because of Victor Salva. You got to be honest, the movie's actually not that bad. Third one sucked, yes, but we did find out some more information about the creeper, where he comes from, and why he has the curse. 1 and 2 are too horror from then. I like 2 better, 2 for me. See ya, Dins. Yeah, we got about another half hour to this movie. Actually, yeah. 42 minutes on my end, it says. Where they're trapped in a bus. I forget what movie you're talking about, Dave. Jeepers Creepers or Matrix? I only seen the first one. Didn't see the sequels to Matrix. And I think I only seen the Matrix once on VHS. Back when it came out. I always say Johnson & Johnson, no relation. Oh, they had to switch it around, having the white guy say it. Because they thought it would be... Well, no, the black guy say it. Because if the white guy said it, it would be racist for some reason. Oh, there goes his P7. When I was in high school, my cousin Nathan took me to see Gran Torino. Oh, that's a good one. I saw that one in theaters. That was rated R, pretty violent, and still a good movie. Yeah, if Clint Eastwood didn't make that movie, it wouldn't have been made. Oh, feet. Hi there.
Hi there. How you doing?
Oh. Please, God, no, you're one of them, aren't you? You're one of them. Don't kill me, please.
Now, I forget if they meet in the novel like this.
Whoa, relax. Relax, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you!
And it's been a while since I've read this one.
The fuck are you doing up here? What were you looking for?
I managed to get out of there and... well, I was just trying to get up on the roof and see if I could signal for help, you know. It's just from here. Why don't you...
I'm trying to go for that gun.
Forget the roof. I said forget the roof. They got people all over. Well, you want to stay alive, you stay with me.
You want to stay alive? Stay with me. Yeah, that line's in the video game Die Hard trilogy.
Best way we configured is we've got maybe 30 or 35 hostages up there, probably on the 30th floor, and maybe, I don't know, 7 or 8.
Grand L. Bush, the black guy, and Robert Davi, the other, the white guy, FBI. Both in License to Kill. Yep, they're in a lot of action movies. And oh yeah, he's also in Lethal Weapon, Grand L. Bush. Lethal Weapon 1. I don't know if they had the same casting director. Yeah, use these guys. Gran Torino wouldn't have worked with black neighbors. Yeah. That reminds me, they actually had John McClane in Call of Duty Warzone. Oh, they did. Haven't played that one.
Thanks. You don't
Christmas party by mistake. Who knew?
Good news is they actually have a mode where you can actually play with 60% bots, 30% real players, so you're not getting cheated 24/7.
You call your pants down, huh? I'm John McClane.
Just looking at the directory there.
Play.
Say bots. There, no pushover. That'll be a good fight. All right, let's see. Clay William, 29th.
How to use a handgun, Bill?
Now, what do you say at the beginning? See, now this is the thing where it doesn't spoon feed you, but it's you really have to pay attention. Now, what do you say at the beginning of the movie? The only one's what floor? Because it looks like,
Real thing, Bill.
given that name, he probably looked at it.
All I gotta do is pull the trigger.
Nicolas Cage is playing. Oh yeah, I saw that. John Madden, him in a fat suit. Didn't want to do a Robert De Niro and get fat.
33. Kommt. Sofort.
It's coming out next Thanksgiving. It's already having ads.
Put down the gun. And give me my
They found out why John Madden died finally. Friend actually found out. Heart attack.
Well.
Got a lot of Dutch angles here in the scene.
put it down. Now.
It's pretty tricky with that accent. You gotta be on fucking TV with that accent. What do you want with the detonators, Hans?
Think about it. It was just, yeah, big guy.
Did I?
I'm going to count to 3.
Like you did with Takagi.
Yeah, now that is a double action pistol, so it would click like that. Like some other movies have single actions. Should only click once. And there's one smart guy firing without looking. Like I said, John McClane isn't trained on that gun, so that's why he's hip firing. So that would make sense. Now this stunt right here going through the fake glass. Nice score there, shooting the legs. Yeah, stunt guy I think had stitches on that, even though it was fake glass. John Daly wins the Slob Award. I'm not sure what's in those desks, but even the 9mm should be able to pierce them. Those flimsy aluminum desks. Soul Survivor. Oh yeah, the fat one's dying. Oh yeah, they go. Yeah, I was thinking of what's the other guy, the comedian. What's his similar name? Yeah, the John Daly. Yeah, he was in the Happy Gilmore too. I guess he couldn't understand. Shoot the glass. Yeah, definitely that 223/556 should pierce through anything in there. Unless we got sandbags or real thick steel. Jesus Christ. Not really, Dave. The test I seen. Well, at least depending. Well, on a long barrel, if you're using some short barrels, yes. But if you're using the long barrels, sometimes jungle leaves. Well, it can. Well, because of the weight, it can veer if it hits the branches. That is correct. But if we're talking about hitting metals, it'll definitely pierce through. Yeah, you are correct. That'll veer because it's light if it hits a branch. Compared to the AK, but if you've seen the test, it'll definitely go through metals up to a certain point. Definitely better than most other things. Definitely better than the AK. Speed is what kills armor, metal.
Just McClane's name, badge number, employment record, vital.
Or if you got something harder than steel.
Right here in
That's the two ways to defeat metal armor. Either speed or using a harder material. That's why they moved to it, I heard. Yeah, yeah, with the 223, 556, yeah. You can carry more rounds. Yeah, it's lighter. For the women.
God, that man looks really pissed. He's still alive.
Still alive.
Only John can drive somebody that crazy.
Yeah, that glass is really sharp. So you gotta watch that shit.
Hans, you better heat up that miracle because we just broke through on number 6, and the electromagnetic came down like a fucking hammer.
Well, have a look at what our friends outside are doing, and I'll be right up.
Hey, John. John McClane, you still with us?
Yeah. All things being equal, I'd rather be in Philadelphia.
Nah, Philadelphia.
Well, the boys down here will be glad to hear that.
Oh, in the trailer they mentioned there was a scene that not in this movie that but was in the trailer. During the last scene, he asks McClane, "Are you really an American?" Trying to appear like he thinks he's a terrorist, and then he responds, "Only if New Jersey counts."
What the hell are you talking about, man?
My best friend Chris actually walked on broken glass one time. Good news, it was. Was only a few feet, but he had to go to the hospital to get it out of his foot. I stepped on a nail myself, like sort of like Home Alone. Yeah, asshole dad. I forget what we were doing, fucking taking away wood in the long grass. Stay out of the long grass, as it was saying. The Lost World. Can't see what's in. I knew that, and I didn't want to go in there, but screaming and yelling, "Go get it!" So yeah, not seeing, got stepped on it, went through my boot into my foot. Well, not all the way through my foot, I should say. Didn't break any bones. He shot a kid. That kid was Urkel. Howdy ho, Winslow. Bang, 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 bang. Said when he walked on that glass, it was nothing like the movie. It hurt like a real son of a bitch. Yeah. Oh yeah, the nail went right through the center of my foot. Not the heel. Not, well, or more a little bit to the forward in the center. So yeah, I couldn't walk the rest of the day. So I'm not sure how deep and how thick that glass is in his foot. Like, I can still be walking. Played the FBI like a fiddle.
In response to a terrorist incident, you ask for miracles, dear. I give you.
The FBI. I forget, is that the guy right there in Ghostbusters? The guy in the sewer. I forget what he plays as. Another Ghostbusters connection.
Johnson, that's crazy. It's Christmas Eve, man. There's thousands of people.
You have to go wider.
The mayor will have my ass.
Authorization? How about the United States fucking government?
Hey, lose the grid, or you lose your job.
Worst thing to happen to your hernia surgery. They gave me morphine and my body was allergic to it. Had to puke it out, sadly. It was disgusting. Oh, I never heard of being allergic to morphine.
Hey, no shit, it's my ass. I got a big problem down here. Shut it down. Shut it down now.
I think they said that was a special effect, having all those lights turned off at the same time.
That's the FBI. They got the universal terrorist playbook, and they're running it
Here we go. Oh, the joy coming. Tastes like blood and ear wax. It was disgusting. Had hernia surgery on both sides over the years. Here we go. Great song. I believe Beethoven was mostly deaf when he composed this. Here we go. Merry Christmas. It's a Christmas movie. Although for me, Christmas is over. It's now the 26th. Now in the novel, I believe it's actual money, and they want to throw it out into the streets. But John McClane, not liking the company, see how corrupt it is, he throws it out himself. He tries not to have the news cop to see who it is, and then later they say, that looked like you, and he's like, no, that wasn't me, that was a terrorist. Internal the tears of the intestinal lining from lifting. They put me out. Thankfully. There you go. It's Johnson. No, the other one. What do you say, the black one? Over that phone?
I wish to talk to the FBI.
This is Special Agent Johnson of the FBI. The State Department has arranged for the return of your comrades. Helicopters are en route, as you requested.
I hear you. We'll be ready.
Then he figures out what hit him up in a body bag.
When you touch down, we'll go.
Your finger was still on that radio. He heard that. It's over a $10,000 surgery. That's a lot. That mesh they put in, etc. I think my dad also got that with that mesh.
Yo, pal, you got a minute?
I'm here, John.
I use this shirt. It's bandaged for his feet. Held good.
I want you to find my wife. Don't ask me how. By then you'll know. I want you to tell her something. I want you to tell her that. Tell her it took me a while to figure out what a jerk I've been. But that when things started to pan out for her, I should have been more supportive, and I just should have been behind her more. Tell her that she's the best thing that ever happened to a bum like me. She's heard me say I love you 1,000 times. She never heard me say I'm sorry. And I want you to tell her that, Alan. I want you to tell her that John said that he was sorry. Okay? You got that, man?
Yeah, I got it, John. But you can tell her that yourself. You just watch your ass and you'll make it out of there, you hear me?
That's up to the man upstairs.
Oh yeah, James Cameron said this was his favorite action movie. That isn't his. Worst thing is, for some reason, it makes your nut sack black with blood for a few weeks. Yeah, James Cameron's making the rounds with the Avatar 3. I haven't seen it yet. 3.5 hours long. Jesus. Love the strap on the submachine gun. INS. Longest movie I watched was probably The Dark Knight. How long is that? I think the longest one I watched was either Gettysburg's. Oh, you saw that in the theater. Gettysburg, I think that's like 4 hours. That because that was originally a miniseries, or Seven Samurai, that was like 4 hours. The American remake was better. They cut it down to like an hour and a half or 2 hours. Yeah, the Lord of the Rings, those are about 3 hours. Add it all together, it's 9 hours of walking. Or did they make another one? So 12 hours of walking. It's a mad, 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 mad world. I still haven't seen that yet. That Angry Video Game Nerd says that's his favorite movie. Yeah, I believe that Rat Race is a remake of that. I just know the references from that Simpsons episode. Yeah, the reason why he doesn't just shoot McClane there is he wants to torture him first.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, Rat Race is the update. Saw parts of Rat Race, didn't see it all the way through.
This is personal.
This is personal. And here we go, brutal hand-to-hand combat here. I think Alexander here, I think he's a ballet dancer, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
They're coming. Choppers are coming.
Okay. Time to gather your flock, Miss Gennaro.
You know, your mom and dad are very important people. They're very brave people.
We got some lens flare here. I don't have a problem with it, although they're like, oh, you fucked up, you got lens flare. Like the atmosphere. Nope, there we go, picture.
Mrs. McClane.
He's seen what McClane looks like.
That has to make
I hope, watch him flinch. Yeah, when he had too much flinch when he fires the gun. Of course, being from England. Never fired many guns. And I wouldn't be firing it that close to your face, but probably cinematographers said have it close to your face. Blow out your hearing. Gotta have it up high away from your ears. I don't think he lost his hearing. He probably had earplugs in. I went to a gun range with my Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil, one time, learned how to use the handgun. That's nice. Yeah, I was showing some people earlier some of the guns. They were asking about it. It's always good to show off guns. Great for Christmas. Remember the instructor said if this is your first time shooting a gun, your hand it might be a little sore for a few days. Favorite quote from it is, "Your baby's coming to save you, mama." Well, he's driving crying on acid. Which one, Mad Mad World or Rat Race? Oh, here we go, here goes Al Leong. You know you're a gun nut, right, Silver? And that's what's cool about you. Thanks.
policeman's wife might come in handy. McClane, I have some news for you.
McClane.
McClane.
Yes, it's not near the CB. No, he's got the gun. Nope, there he goes down to the truck. The Barbie Museum. Klaus Barbie. Mad Mad World.
I am an exceptional thief, Mrs. McClane, and since I'm moving up to kidnapping, you should be more polite.
Common thief. Moving up to kidnapping. Here we go, he's gonna be hanged. of the chain. And I'm just realizing this now. John McTiernan references his own movie in Last Action Hero. Where he says, "Go check to see if he's dead." He's dead. Not at the end of Die Hard. He's hanging from the chain, and he's not dead, or whatever he said. Cover me. He might have a windshield wiper. I was in junior high, dickhead. Yeah, the whole speech from the kid. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Last Action Hero. People didn't get it at the time, but I got it. Got the irony. There goes Al. Boom, boom, boom. He's out of the picture. Benedict is the top villain and the axe guy. Yeah, what was his name? Tom Noonan. He was also Kane in RoboCop 2. And I think it was Frankenstein in, what was it, Monster Squad. Yeah, Benedict was Charles Dance, also in Alien 3. And he was also in For Your Eyes Only as a henchman. Me too in the soundtrack. Oh, in the novel they mention this counterterrorism. They say killing the terrorists is top priority. Hostage safety is secondary or something to that effect. Seems like it today with the law enforcement. Just like Uvalde, fuck those kids. That's what they said. Well, actually, officer safety is paramount. That's number one. There we go. There's Carl there hanging. I like Arnold's daughter. And oh yeah, that what's her? I forget her name. She was Billy Madison. That Veronica Vaughn. So hot. Want to touch the hiney. She was also Sonya Blades in the Mortal Kombat. Now in the novel, from what I remember, he doesn't jump off. I think the plane does blow up with the C4. I think they shoot missiles at the helicopter. Yeah, she's underrated. So as I was saying, he doesn't jump off; he swings off. So it's I know they did test with the gelatinous fucking body, although that's not really a good substitute for human flesh. It's a little bit weaker. They say you'll break your back. I wouldn't jump straight down off that. Like I said in the novel, the best way is to go off to the side and then swing down, so you're not taking all that force when at that sudden stop. Yeah, he edges off the Claxton logo. So yeah, this is in the novel. Yeah, like I said, a lot of this they got taken it from the novel. I will say when she's at the gun range. Say when I was at the gun range with my uncle one time, I asked the instructor, what's the worst thing someone's done here? The instructor said, ever heard of the term, you really shot yourself in the foot? When he did that at the facility. Figures. Oh look, this looks like Vietnam here, him going through the fountain. Kaboom. Oh, that's a miniature with the helicopter. Looks good. The CGI today, it'll look like shit.
Gonna need some more FBI guys, I guess.
Got any more FBI guys? When I see someone hiding in a fountain, it reminds me of A Quiet Place, Day 1 hiding from the Death Angels. Now, could an ambulance fit in that back of that truck? I guess it can. Nothing left in the MP5. You think he'd be out? Well, I guess he did shoot all the ammo out while shooting in the sky. He's got 2 rounds left in his pistol. Yeah, I didn't keep a ammo count. Oh, there we go. Tape. Christmas tape. Yeah, I think it would. I think they did test it would work taping it to your back. Although it's a heavy pistol. All metal, not your polymer shit today. Black on black crime. Alright, 2 of the bank robbers lived through this. Theo was one of them. Black guy lives. And the other guy coming up, Christoph, or I think is his name. Don't see much of him in the movie. Boom, right in the face. I don't know what he was doing all this time. It's not really prominent in the movie. Just running to get the bearer bonds downstairs. I see. Oh, yeah, I read that.
Hi, honey.
Hold it, he's mine. Well, since this movie's almost over, it's been an honor serving with you gentlemen. Yep, you too. Got about 11 minutes. We'll play through the credits with the music.
Well, when you steal $600, you can just disappear. When you steal 600 million, they will find you.
Steal 600 million. They will find you unless they think you're already dead. Yeah, I don't think this was elaborate in the novel. Yeah, definitely wasn't a bank robbery. Oh yeah, the ending in the novel, it's a lot darker. She falls out of the building with him. And he does do this in the novel, except he has a shirt on. He tapes the gun to his back, and somehow, I need to reread that again. Hans knew what he was doing. He knew that the gun was taped to his back. Barely cleaning on, but I want to finish the movie with you guys, start to finish. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. And it's after she dies, he then throws the money out the window. Oh, you're watching on Roku. Yeah, I see people try and do this on the firing range. Amazon Prime for me, and I'm watching on DVD. I believe they're using paintballs on the headshot for Huey Lewis over there. I forget if she did have a watch. I believe this is blue or green screen, but she dies when the watch breaks. Oh yeah, Alan Rickman did this stunt from a couple floors up. They said we'll give a countdown, we'll drop you on 3. They dropped him on 1, so that fear was real.
Well, I hope that's not a hostage.
It's in. Oh, you read the book too. And he's about to die the same way Walker. I turned TMNT 3. Oh yeah, that was a real fall, except the guy was on like a rope, a descender. It slows down at the end of the fall. Made in China. The papers look like snow. jumping without a parachute, not cool. Well, the stunt man was on a rope, although we can't. I don't know if they were raced or what. Before CGI was mainstream, I think was young Sherlock Holmes was. I guess The Abyss was the first quote-unquote photorealistic CGI. Before that, we had like simple shapes. The original Star Wars, yes, the 1977 had CGI. It was that at the end, before they go attack the Death Star, they showed the Death Star wireframe. That was computer generated. Was it Money for Nothing, Dire Straits music video? That was CGI, but it was simple. Geometric shapes, not photorealistic. Last Starfighter, I think. The Running Man had one at the introduction. Well, Silver, thank you so much for putting this movie on for us to hang out with you. We should do this for Jurassic Park when the anniversary comes. I already did Jurassic Park, but I got Lost World in for Blu-ray. I always thought on it for a parody movie of this, when they meet, they'd be racist, and the one will be like, "You're black," and the other one's, "You're white." Although they did do a parody of action movies with Loaded Weapon. And Bruce Willis was in it. They blew up at the wrong RV. He's like, "What are you doing?" Is this the address such and such? No, that's a couple houses down that way. Oh, sorry. No problem. No problem. Carl's alive. And I believe this music was used in Aliens. Ah, yes. The cop can kill again. Do Mrs. Doubtfire Death to Smoochie? I have Death to Smoochie. I believe Miss Doubtfire I have on VHS if I can find it. Cobra I don't have. Lethal Weapon I have. So many good ones, yep. I've always wondered who's your favorite villain in Star Wars. Me, Darth Maul. Hands down, because he went through all that hell and torment in Clone Wars. And the Rebels. Yeah, don't kill anymore. Yeah, now he decides to break through the gates over there, Argyle. Dickless here. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have a favorite villain in Star Wars. I haven't thought about it. I want to drive him to the hospital with that bullet in his shoulder and glass in his feet.
This is their idea of Christmas. I gotta be here for New Year's.
Like the Emperor Best. One more parody before we... And tonight I got to say it, and you probably know this one. And which one is that? Last Action Hero? Oh, that's not a good parody. It seems people didn't understand the irony in a parody of that movie. Right, here's the credits. We've got Bruce Willis, Bonnie Bedelia, Reginald Vell Johnson, Paul Gleason, Argyle, I can't pronounce his name, William Mathers. Alright, I like how they separate the terrorist names. Oh, God. Alright, going too fast now. Al Leong, Fritz J. Robert Davi, Grandel Bush, Man and Woman, Cheryl Baker, I guess that's the tits we saw. Lucy McLean. Guards, cameraman, sound man, businessman, stewardess. No, yeah, that's another big thing that with the stewardess. He gets the number to one of the stewardess when he's on the plane and calls her throughout the novel. Ninth Symphony, Fourth Movement, the Ode to Joy. Well, folks, it's been a night to remember, but unfortunately I'm out of time. He's Johnny Gomez, and that's Nick Diamond, And for everyone at Celebrity Deathmatch, good fight, good night. Haven't seen that show in a while. Arcade Pilot. This is the last part where the big blonde guy comes back and gets shot by the dad from Family. Yep. Yeah, you just missed it. We just saw that. Right now we're at the credits. Alan Rickman is my favorite in this. Have a good one. I'm going to bed, guys. I got to get up early in the morning, so good night, everyone. Thank you so much for the movie. You're welcome. Yeah, we're on the credits. Can you hear the music? Actually, I hope not, so this doesn't get flagged. Yeah, we're listening to the Ode to Joy right now. Yeah, John McTiernan said he liked A Clockwork Orange, so he put it in here. Like the song. I guess final comments before the end of the credits, and I'll shut this down. Big blonde guy reminds me of the dude who carries around the artist and sets him in his wheelchair. Oh, yeah. There's a Star Wars connection. That was David Prowse, Darth Vader, the body of Darth Vader, not the voice. James Earl Jones is the voice. Yeah, when they invite Alex in. Yeah, from the rain. Special weapons training, Bobby Bass. Caterer, Tony Karum. Orchestrated, conducted by Michael Kamen. I think he also did the soundtrack to Lethal Weapon. Let me check that out. One of the villains is the same. Yeah, Vigo from Ghostbusters. That movie tainted this song. The old Ultraviolence. The old In Out, In Out. Oh yeah, they also tainted Singing in the Rain. Yeah, he actually met what's his face who sang it, and he did not like that. Speaking of which, Singing in the Rain is in this. Where at what point? Oh, I think on the commentary, I think they said that he was like, if you're gonna put in Ode to Joy from Clockwork Orange, I'll put in Singing in the Rain. Yeah, I just noticed that in the credits. But at what point in Die Hard does that come up? I forget. Alright, let me see. Michael Kamen. Let me see. He did Die Hard. I mean, A Lethal Weapon. Did that sound? I think he did. Let me double check. Michael. Spelt that wrong. Oh, come on. Yeah, he did Lethal Weapon. Dun, 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 dun. Rated R. And I guess stop it here. Stop the timer. Alright, now the credits are over. I guess final comments, and then I'll shut this on down. Let's see, every smile on the face. I'm happy again. Oh, that's a good one. A good Christmas movie, too. Despite what Macaulay Culkin says. And Bruce Willis himself. It's not a Christmas movie. It's a Bruce Willis movie. Yeah, the production designer on the commentary did say it's a Christmas movie. So there, one of the guys who worked on it says it's a Christmas movie. I'm happy again. Need to watch the Shining sequel. Oh, there was a sequel? Or do you mean the, I guess, remake? Approved by, what's-his-face, Stephen King. From what I've seen a review on it, I haven't seen it myself. It looks like it sucks. And that's what people say it does. It sucks. Also, Kinski, I think, was the name of one of the actors that's been in Clint Eastwood westerns. Yeah, I think the commentary did say something like that. I forget which one it is then. Christmas movie called Mr. Sleep. I guess everybody's gonna go to sleep. It's now 1:23 a.m. here. Christmas no more. No Dr. Sleep. 2019. Let me see what you're talking about. Let me check that out. Dr. Sleep. All right, film. Oh, that's a sequel to. Oh, I get you. The Shining. The next chapter in the Shining story. Ewan McGregor, Danny. Oh, I guess he's playing the kid. Was there a sequel to the novel? First time hearing this. Huh, never knew there was a sequel. Hear about it here? Oh, you do. Funny, I never hear about the sequel. I hear about the remake all the time when they mention Shining, the Stanley Kubrick one. Need to see it before I accidentally run across a spoiler. Yeah, crazy. Yeah. Let me see. Kinski. Let me look up Kinski. Kinski. Clint Eastwood. Klaus Kinski plays. Oh, there we go. There's his name. Klaus Claus. Santa Claus. Died in 1991. Alright, let's see who'd he played in this. Vampire in Venice. Interesting name. I'm not seeing him in Die Hard. Or is this a different guy? Might be. No, well, actually, it says he's in For a Few More Dollars as the Hunchback. Saw the trailer once at the theater. Heard of Dr. Sleep, didn't know it was a sequel to The Shining. I think for Out of the Furnace, for a Christian Bale movie. Out of the Furnace. Come on, click it, you son of a bitch. Jesus. Steelworker takes matters into his own hands after police fail to find his missing brother. Directed by Scott Cooper. Stars Christian Bale, Casey Affleck, Zoe Saldana, who is in the Avatar movies. The new one's out, the third one. Avatar. It's free on YouTube right now. That guy's name wasn't in the movie's credits. Well, I was looking at IMDb, the Klaus Kinski. Maybe it was in the credits, but IMDb fucking up. Let me check. Let me try somewhere else. Come on. Or maybe there's two Klaus Kinskis. Alright, let's be a little more specific. Die Hard. Well, there's a character called Klaus as one of the terrorists, but not the actor. Well, in Die Hard with a Vengeance, anyway. There's 9 reasons why Die Hard really is a Christmas film. No Tubi. Woody Harrelson plays his best villain role in it. Da, 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 da. Was it the city worker? City engineer? Let me see if they get the guys in Ghostbusters. Rick Ducommun. It's also in Spaceballs. Huh. Guess he wasn't in Ghostbusters. I wonder what one he was in. Security guard in Gremlins 2. Was in Last Action Hero as Ripper's agent. He was also in Loaded Weapon 1 as the DA. But he was Cindy's dad in Scary Movie. Well, he wasn't in Ghostbusters. How about the other guy? I don't know who was in Ghostbusters, but I'm not seeing it now. The tall guy at the end was in a few movies, also villains, I think. Crazy Rob Reiner's first movie was Spinal Tap, and his last was Spinal Tap 2. Comes full circle. Got the same neck injury as River Phoenix and Stand By Me. In the final monologue. Oh yeah. I never seen Stand By Me all the way through. I seen on TV years ago most of it. Yeah, I gotta rewatch that one again. I was watching the other Rob Reiner movie, the newer one, Being Charlie, the one that's semi-autobiographical about his kid being a druggie. See if that explains anything. Yeah, I'm about 2/3 through it. Gotta see the last 47 minutes. Stopped at the hour mark. Tried to stop a fight in a fast food place and get his neck shanked. Yep. Yeah, his kids movie. Wasn't that Stand By Me also a Stephen King novel? Oh yeah, it was. But I remember that from that movie is the fucking leeches on their dick. The Bachman book. Oh yeah. Yeah, Evan is having another name to go by. When they say fucking imposter syndrome. Doesn't think he's that good enough, so he went by another name to see if it would sell without his name, Stephen King. So he could write twice as many. That's the real reason. He was flooding the market. Yeah, I never read any of his novels. Seen some of the movies. Oh yeah, Rage. How topical is that one? Kid shoots up the class. That's worth the money. I have it, but not standalone. Audiobook is on here. Let me check that out real quick. Yeah, I think, let's see, Oh, it's already 2.5 out, going on to 2 hours and 31 minutes. Yeah, I'll stop this in a minute. Let me check that out real quick, and I guess we'll end it there after I see this. So I guess last comments before I see this, and that'll be it. Oh, look at this on my recommended. Somebody's got the smart gun from Aliens, a real working one. Alright, Rage audio book. Oh yeah, it's there. It looks like somebody split up into chapters.
Chapter 1. The morning I got it on was nice. A nice May morning. What made it nice was that I'd kept my breakfast down, and the squirrel I spotted in Algebra 2. I sat in the row farthest from the door, which is next to the windows, and I spotted the squirrel on the lawn. The lawn of Placerville High School is a very good one. It does not fuck around. It comes right up to the building and says howdy. No one, at least in my 4 years at PHS, has tried to push it away from the building with a bunch of flower beds or baby pine trees or any of that happy horseshit. It comes right up to the concrete foundation, and there it grows, like it or not. It is true that 2 years ago at a town meeting, some bag proposed that the town build a pavilion in front of the school, complete with a memorial to honor the guys who went to Placerville High and then got bumped off in one war or another. My friend Joe McKennedy was there, and he said they gave her nothing but a hard way to go. I wish I had been there. The way Joe told it, it sounded like a real good time. 2 years ago. To the best of my recollection, that was about the time I started to lose my mind. Chapter 2.
And that was a quick chapter, only 1 minute and 10 seconds. So I'm looking at the chapter list here. It's not until chapter 6 where it's 11 minutes. Hell, fucking chapter 7 is 38 seconds. Chapter 9, 30. I'd like to know how long it would be altogether. It looks like a short story. Listened to it 6 months ago. That and Johnny's Got a Gun by Dalton Trumbo. Rage is the name of the sequel to Carrie, I think. Or just... Yeah, the movie. I think it's The Rage, Carrie 2. Yeah, the sequel. Demon Knight has a novelization on here, too. A rare book. It's entertaining. It's about a school Kip Kenkel type. Troubled student story, so to speak. I like the beginning. The day I got it on, the narrator is good. Yeah, Carrie 2. I think I saw a little bit of that. It has fucking one of the home improvement kids in it. Brad. Yeah, it seems like he's always getting arrested nowadays. Yep, Die Hard. Yep, it was a good one. Definitely, well, probably should know it's recommended. The trilogy's pretty good. I'd put the third one up there, probably tied with the first one. Also directed by John McTiernan. Second one was directed by Rennie Harlan, who also did Cliffhanger. Not as good as the first two, but better than 4 and 5. 4 is ruined by Justin Long, too annoying for me. I know Rambo says he likes number 4. He didn't mind Justin Long, but I didn't care for him. And number 5 doesn't feel like a Die Hard movie. But, yeah. Well, I guess with that, I'll see you guys next live stream, which I have no idea what it's going to be. I got some money from Christmas. I'll be spending it on games, so we'll have something to stream. But like Game Survivor said, wants me to do more of these audio commentaries. Alright, see you, Dave. I'd like to figure out the fucking, what do you call it, what the hell, Discord. See, maybe I can get somebody on here and do the commentary with me so there isn't any long pauses. But I guess with that, I'll see you guys next live stream.